I think John Cena and Austin Theory. So first things first, I want your thoughts. Did John Cena elevate Austin Theory in that match at WrestleMania? And just what were your thoughts generally?
I think he did. I think he did elevate Austin Theory on a whole. Like when you look at casual fans who watch wrestling once a year, they're probably more intrigued by who Austin Theory is now. Like I think in that standpoint, or the people that are like that watch, they maybe they watch weekly, but they don't read any websites, they don't watch any reviews. They watch Raw like every week or every other week. Someone like that is probably more inclined to be more of an Austin Theory fan or have an opinion on him or view him differently. But I don't think he really did anything for like the more like medium and hardcore fans in terms of elevating Austin Theory. Like I think Austin Theory is still, to me, he's still the same person that he was 6 months ago. I don't see a difference. I don't feel any different. Maybe that's due to the predictable nature of the match. Um, I know some wrestling purists liked it. Like I listened to Jim Cornette's review of the match, and Jim Cornette loved it. Jim Cornette said it was his second favorite match of the entire weekend. He really liked what they did with Theory. Um, I went back and I watched the match in full. The entrance was really cool. Cena's entrance was really cool. Austin Theory, his entrance, like maybe he could have got something, but what can you give him? He doesn't really have that much layers to his character. I don't know. I don't want to say that it's like too much too soon for Austin Theory, but what has he really done to deserve the honor of like beating John Cena clean in John Cena's second real wrestling match in 5 years? If you think about it, from like 2017, I was like, I don't remember what match it was. Was it the match? I think it was the match with Roman and No Mercy, if I'm
Yes.
correct. That was like his last real like proper one-on-one match that comes to mind. Because you think about WrestleMania 34 with Undertaker, it was what, like a minute and a half, and then he had
SummerSlam against Roman.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The only other one
I
is
saw that one, yeah.
yeah, the only other one he's had two. He's had SummerSlam 2021 versus Roman Reigns, and he's had this match with Austin Theory. So beating John Cena is like supposed to be, I would think, like a big honor. And Austin Theory really he held the Money in the Bank title, and WWE told us he wasn't good enough for the WWE or the Universal Championship by having him cash in the Money in the Bank on the US title. So already we're told this guy is not main event material. And then we're supposed to buy into him beating John Cena and him being good enough to beat John Cena. It's kind of a tough sell. And I just don't think it really did anything for him. Like I don't think like he could still be on a short list of guys that get future endeavored whenever Vince McMahon gets himself in a push, and he has to shell out more money to people. Yeah, he has to reimburse WWE for investigations, pay hush money, pay God knows what kind of lawyer fees, and if he's cutting salaries, who's to say Austin Theory's not getting future endeavored? Who's to say Austin Theory's making it through like another pandemic cuts? Say, God forbid, there's another pandemic and wrestlers are losing their jobs. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? What do you think?
Yeah, to me, that match did nothing for Theory. I'm fairly sure. Like, I was watching that match, and on the night, I was like, Cena lost. Okay, fine. Like, I get it. Cena's not going to be there beyond, like, Monday. I know. But watching it just had a weird feeling to it. I don't know. And I watched this back as well. And the way they did the match, the fact that Cena, we'll discuss this in a moment, Cena is a shell of what he used to be. He just is. This isn't. Again, I grew up watching Cena when he'd literally get beaten up most of a match, and then he'd lift up like the Big Show and Edge on his shoulders and just win, like literal Superman Cena. And now we're watching Cena with like the bald spot, and he can't get literally any offense in at all, and he's just getting like, I don't know. I didn't like this. I just didn't like the match generally. I thought Austin Theory, when compared to the other young guys, Kevin, who were put on show at WrestleMania, being Omos and being Dominic Mysterio, I put them all in a similar bracket, sort of fairly young, can be future upper mid-card players in WWE. I think Theory was the least impressive of any of them. So, to me, no, John Cena didn't elevate Austin Theory. I think what Brock Lesnar did with Omos was elevating, in my opinion. That made almost that much more interesting to me, at least. I can't speak to anyone else. To me, almost is way more interesting now because of that Brock Lesnar thing. I thought the Dominic Mysterio stuff has made Dominic big time in my eyes. I think Dominic can have a main event run sometime next few months because of that. This Theory thing, he bit Cena's ear twice, nut shot at him, cheated like 3 different times, and now it's like, oh, Theory's a big time star. Like, no, I'm apathetic towards the guy. So, yeah, I don't know. The guy has some of the full package, I guess. He's got muscles. I don't know. What else is there? How is Theory different from Mason Ryan? What's the difference there? You know, so to me as a viewer, no Theory. Like Theory's empty arena promo where he was like, you know, I'm gonna show you why and show the world why I deserve to be this guy. Fine promo, I guess, but he didn't back it up in the match. He nut shot at an old man and bit his ear a few times and then won. Like, okay, Cena's had one proper match in 5 years. I'm not impressed by that. I don't care. So that's where I'm at, Kevin. Take it or leave it. You have thoughts on that? Anything else you want to say there?
So I know that the next question.